If you've ever accidentally walked into the wrong meeting at work and tried to play it cool, imagine doing that on a movie set with Blake Lively while filming a scene that's already emotionally explosive.
Yep.
That's the exact kind of awkward but hilarious energy Justin Baldoni brought to the internet when he joked that he missed the sexual harassment training during a scene on the set of the highly anticipated film adaptation of It Ends With Us. Now, before your eyebrows shoot into orbit, no, this wasn't an actual scandal. It was a joke. A joke delivered with a comedic timing of someone who knows the internet is listening. So, how did one offhand comment turn into a viral conversation? Let's dive into the behind-the-scenes chaos, and please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively, locked in an intense scene from Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel turned cinematic event. The energy was raw, emotional, heavy, and then Justin dropped the line heard round the internet. I think I missed the sexual harassment training for this scene. Justin wasn't mocking harassment policies. He wasn't belittling the topic. He was highlighting the awkwardness of filming scenes that require physical closeness, emotional intensity, and a level of vulnerability most of us never experience in public, much less in front of cameras, producers, choreographers, and a full crew. And if you've ever felt awkward hugging someone you barely know, accidentally misread body language, tried to follow professional guidelines in a situation that felt anything but professional, you've probably also used humor as a survival tool. But this moment did more than reveal Justin's comedic instincts. It opened the door to a bigger question. What is it really like to film intimate or emotionally charged scenes with someone you barely know? Actors trained to cry on cue, break up believably, and run in slow motion without looking like a confused flamingo. But you know what nobody prepares them for? The awkwardness. Filming intense, physically close scenes often involves a room full of people watching, stage directions that feel more like IKEA instructions, markers on the floor that you must hit even if your emotional world is collapsing, 18 angles of the same hug, someone yelling, "Hold that pose back to one." Justin's joke hit because it was true. We've all been there in our own way, trying to look natural, trying not to overthink, trying to follow instructions without looking like a malfunctioning robot. But on a movie set, multiply that by 100. What's even more interesting? The joke revealed something else. Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively actually have great on-set chemistry, the kind that blends professionalism with easy, natural humor. So when Justin dropped the line, Blake allegedly laughed, not politely, not awkwardly, but genuinely. There's something infectious about watching two talented actors bring levity to heavy subject matter, especially a story as emotionally charged as this one. But Blake's reaction also left fans wondering, if the behind-the-scenes energy is this good, how powerful will the final film be? If you've read Colleen Hoover's novel, you know, this isn't a fluffy romance. This is a story about surviving trauma, recognizing cycles of abuse, and finding the strength to break them. Every emotionally heavy scene in this film is rooted deeply in character psychology and personal growth. Justin's joke didn't trivialize any of that. It highlighted how much pressure comes with getting these scenes right. On set, actors often joke, laugh, or shake out their nerves between takes because it releases emotional tension. It keeps the environment safe. It prevents emotional burnout. This is especially true for emotionally charged films like It Ends With Us. Even on a heavy film, the cast is human, and they care enough to keep each other's spirits up. So, what happens next? Fans get even more excited. Conversations grow. Interest spikes. And before you know it, one offhand joke becomes part of the film's cultural momentum. Justin Baldoni's joking comment wasn't just a funny behind-the-scenes tidbit. It was a reminder. We're all imperfect. We're all trying. We're all navigating moments that feel too tense, too awkward, or too emotionally loaded. And sometimes, the best way to survive them is to laugh. If this article made you think, smile, or see this viral moment in a new light, I'd love to hear from you. What's the most awkward or hilarious moment you've had in a high-pressure situation? Drop your story in the comments. Someone out there needs the laugh. And if you're excited for It Ends With Us, share this with a friend who's counting down the days until release. Let's keep the conversation going.